Have you ever met someone who felt like a missing piece of your soul, only to realize later that they were mirroring something deep within you that you hadn't yet embraced? Maybe it's that magnetic pull toward a partner who embodies qualities you admire but feel distant from yourself, or the confusing cycle of relationships that start with passion and end in projection. I know that mystery intimately. A few years back, I found myself in a whirlwind romance that seemed destined, but it unraveled when I saw how much of my own unresolved emotions I was projecting onto her. It was painful, but it led me to Carl Jung's revolutionary concepts of the Anima and Animus, the hidden feminine and masculine energies in our psyche that secretly orchestrate our love lives. Jung believed these inner forces are the key to understanding attraction, intimacy, and ultimately self-wholeness. Today, we're unlocking love's hidden psyche by revealing the secrets of Jung's Anima and Animus. We'll explore how they shape your relationships and how integrating them can lead to profound healing and authentic love. So, settle in with a warm drink, open your heart, and let's embark on this transformative journey together. And if this already stirs something in you, hit that like button to show your support. Share this video with someone on their own quest for love, and click the bell to never miss another insight that could change everything. What makes the Anima and Animus such enigmas in our romantic worlds? Jung described the Anima as the unconscious feminine archetype in men, a reservoir of intuition, emotion, creativity, and relational depth that often lies dormant in a society that prizes masculinity. For women, the Animus is the unconscious masculine archetype, embodying logic, assertiveness, ambition, and structure, which might be suppressed in favor of traditional femininity. These aren't just theoretical constructs, they're dynamic forces that emerge in our dreams, fantasies, and especially in our attractions. Have you ever fallen head over heels for someone who seemed to complete you, only to discover they represented qualities you hadn't fully owned in yourself? That's the Anima or Animus projecting outward, seeking integration through relationships. I recall chasing partners who exuded the creativity my Anima craved, but without acknowledging it in myself, those connections always felt incomplete. Jung taught us that until we recognize these inner opposites, our love lives remain a stage for unconscious drama. What qualities do you seek in a partner that might actually be calling from within you? Reflect on that. It's the first clue to unlocking this enigma. Jung once wrote, "The Anima is the archetype of life itself," emphasizing how these forces reside in the unconscious, that vast inner realm where our true selves whisper through symbols and emotions. The unconscious, for Jung, is like an ancient ocean, teeming with archetypes that influence our every interaction. When the Anima or Animus is undeveloped, it projects onto others, creating idealizations or conflicts in love. For instance, a man with a repressed Anima might idolize a woman as his muse, only to feel overwhelmed by her emotions later. Similarly, a woman with an unbalanced Animus might argue incessantly with partners, projecting her inner logic and criticism outward. Jung believed the unconscious speaks to us through dreams and synchronicities, urging us to integrate these forces. In my own life, a recurring dream of a mysterious woman led me to explore my Anima, revealing how I'd neglected my emotional side in pursuit of success. What dream or intuition has been nudging you lately? Could it be your Anima or Animus seeking expression? Listening to these inner voices is how we begin to harmonize our psyche and attract balanced love. No exploration of Anima and Animus is complete without confronting the shadow, the dark, repressed aspects of our personality that often entwine with these archetypes. The shadow hides the parts we deem unacceptable, and when Anima or Animus falls into it, relationships become battlegrounds for unresolved conflicts. Jung warned that ignoring the shadow makes it denser, leading to projections that sabotage love. For men, a shadowed Anima might manifest as moodiness or possessiveness. For women, a shadowed Animus could show as opinionated rigidity or power struggles. I faced my shadowed Anima when jealousy crept into a relationship. I was projecting my own unacknowledged vulnerability. Jung said, "We can only reach true wholeness by integrating our shadow." A viewer shared how her shadowed Animus caused her to dominate conversations, pushing partners away until she confronted it through therapy. What shadowed trait do you notice in your relationships? Is it fear, anger, or insecurity disguised as something else? Facing it head-on frees your Anima or Animus to shine in love. Jung's archetypes form a rich tapestry, with the Anima and Animus as central threads in the story of love. Beyond them, the lover archetype drives our quest for union, while the hero embarks on the journey of integration. When anima and animus align with the lover, relationships become sacred unions rather than mere projections. Imagine the lover as the heart of your psyche, pulsing with desire for connection, but guided by the balanced forces of your inner feminine and masculine. In practice, this meant for me embracing my anima's empathy alongside my animus's decisiveness, turning conflicts into growth. A viewer, Min, described how recognizing her animus as a wise old man archetype helped her seek partners who respected her intellect without competition. Jung viewed archetypes as universal patterns from the collective unconscious, linking us all in the human experience of love. What archetype dominates your romantic narrative? The eternal child seeking play, or the ruler demanding control? Identifying it reveals how anima and animus weave into your love story. Individuation, Jung's pinnacle process, is the art of becoming whole by reconciling all psyche parts, including anima and animus. In love, this means moving from projection to true partnership, where relationships mirror your integrated self. Individuation isn't a destination but a lifelong dance, where embracing your inner opposites leads to self-actualization and deeper connections. I began mine by meditating on my anima, visualizing her as a guide who taught me vulnerability. This shifted my attractions from needy to nourishing. Jung believed individuation frees us from ego illusions, allowing anima and animus to become conscious allies. A viewer named Lon integrated her animus by pursuing a career passion, which attracted a partner who celebrated her strength. What step toward individuation could you take today? Perhaps dialoguing with your inner opposite or challenging a limiting belief. This harmony not only unlocks personal power, but invites love that resonates with your whole being. Now let's turn insight into action with 8 practical steps to integrate your anima and animus, drawn from Jung's wisdom. First, dream analysis. Record and interpret dreams featuring opposite gender figures. What messages do they carry? Second, shadow journaling. List traits you dislike in partners and own them as your own. Third, active imagination. Visualize and converse with your anima/animus daily. Fourth, archetype exploration. Identify your dominant roles in love and balance them. Fifth, creative outlets. Express your inner feminine through art or masculine through adventure. Sixth, relationship reflection. Review past loves for projections and lessons. Seventh, mindfulness practices. Meditate on inner harmony to reduce unconscious influences. Eighth, seek community. Discuss with others or a therapist for external perspectives. Which step resonates most? Commit to one this week and observe the shifts in your attractions. As we wrap this exploration, remember a story from a viewer, Tom, who felt trapped in unfulfilling relationships until she embraced her anima's intuition. It led to leaving toxicity and finding a soul-deep connection. That's the magic of unlocking your psyche. What hidden force in you is ready to emerge? Envision a love where your anima and animus dance in harmony, attracting a partner who sees your wholeness. I challenge you to journal one interaction with your inner opposite tonight. Share in the comments, what secret did it reveal? Like if you're inspired to integrate, subscribe for more Jungian depths, and let's continue this awakening together. Embrace your psyche today, and I'll see you in the next unveiling.